I won't have a bunch of feedback. Hey, how's it going? So it took a minute. Newbie mistakes, a lot of them. I was like, where's my chat? And I realized when I exited that I guess I'd said this content was made for kids. Totally not. So we'll try this again. Maybe some people come and join us. It's good to see some people coming and going. So are we getting somebody in here? Hey, Chris, how are you? How are you doing this evening? Hey, girl, how are you? Oh, I'm so glad you came here. And we're going to have to work on StreamYard because you need to be like with me on panel so you can help me not make mistakes, you know? I hope Peter joins us. You know, it's so funny because my live stream yesterday seemed to be a lot easier than my live stream today. I had no problem making my moderators or anything. And then today, I don't know what's going on. A little crazy. So, yeah. So what do we want to do? We have a few games we can play. Let me see. I'm going to look around a minute. Pardon my face. You know, I can't see where, there we go, live chat. Hey, you, now I've got it. Yes. Did you see me as a raccoon? That was so funny. I've just got to get used to the screens. I've done some tutorials, but the tutorials always seem to be like a different version or, you know, oh, if you're a paid member, like with StreamYard, I really need your help there. So, yeah, because it's just crazy. So, you want to play, girl? You going to be up a while? Gosh, I really wish I could just have you on panel, even though it's not a lot of people here. I bet you look cute. How is Waffle House? Is it good? Is it yummy? Yeah. So if Peter's around, what does he want to play? Does he want to play some movie trivia, Hollywood stuff? I have Birds and the Bees, Cats and Dogs, Funny Farm, Hollywood Nights, Lights on Broadway, Miscellany, and Steamy One. They are good, scattered, smothered, and covered. Although I usually just get them plain light oil, just to be good. So what trivia do y'all want to do? Want to do some Hollywood trivia? You want to do some birds and bees? Burnt. Nothing worse than burnt hash browns. All right, somebody want to pick a trivia subject? Movie, yeah, I'm bad at movie trivia too. It was interesting doing some games. So what do we want to do? Cats and dogs? We could do some cats and dogs. That might be fun since we're all animal lovers here. You might like that. So Chastity, I'm trying to get better organized, so I have to look back and forth at my phone or my notes, or have a little bit more things like right in front of me where I can see them and look at people. So it's all a learning experience. It'll be funny. I can't wait a year from now to be able to look back on these old videos and laugh at myself. So, all right, are we ready to get started? You and you don't like spiders and snakes. Holiday trivia was not an option, Chris Smith. I am so sorry. We'll work on that. Yeah, because we didn't do holidays. The holidays are behind us pretty much. Let's do some dog trivia. Who is Cody Ant? Is it Antley? I mean, some of these I wrote are kind of like current event stuff in some cases. So you know me, I don't know anything about current event stuff. Pop culture. Hey, Claire Bear. Good to see you. We just started. I was waiting for Emily to finish. You never know how long her videos are going to be. And I definitely didn't want to override anything she was doing. So I don't know if you missed it. I was just saying I'm terrible at current events, so I may pronounce some names wrong. Not all of these are current events, but we're doing dogs and cats tonight. So, so the first question is, who is Cody Antley or Antle? Not sure how you pronounce his last name. Does anyone know? Want to take a guess? Remember the category is cats and dogs. Hi, April. How are you? Oh, maybe I should slow down a little bit. Did Emily get long-winded and take another half hour before she closed down her chat? Take another half hour before she closed down her. Cody Antley, Antle, is how the last name is spelled. Does anyone know who he is? Trivia tonight was picked to be cats and dogs. It's raining cats and dogs. So he is the big animal trainer at the Myrtle Beach Safari. I guess his, well, My research showed that he's associated with the tiger dude. Yeah, I guess that's who he is. In this, what's this pop culture, this movie that was out about the Tiger King. There you go. See, I can come up with the trivia questions, but I don't know a lot of details on the backside of it when it comes to the celebrity of it all. I'm a little bit isolated. I don't watch TV at all. At all. We haven't had a TV in years. All right. So, what is the oldest domesticated cat species? And I might have to go to my written notes. The oldest domesticated cat species. Oh, that was a good guess, Claire. Oh, another good guess. Ooh, this one's right up your alley then. You know your animals. It would be an Egyptian Mau. Egyptian Mau. What main purpose did dachshunds serve? They're hardworking dogs. We had one. She was spoiled. She didn't work hard at all. Feline domesticus. Really funny, Chris. Sounds like a comment that would be out of History of the World Part 1. Ooh, Claire gets that point. Good job, Claire. Really good job. Of course, you know. Let's see. Oh. This surprised me. I love doing the research on this as much as doing the games. Which dog breed is most inbred? Poodle. Yeah, you'd think bulldogs, since their whole body is a mess. Those poor dogs, between their face and their hips. Nope, not a Chihuahua. Nothing on the North American continent. Yeah, poor pugs. They're cute though. But those bulldogs, whew. Nope. The answer, if you're ready for it, you ready for the answer? Everybody giving up? Oh, not an Irish wolfhound. It would be, drumroll please, the Norwegian Lundhund. It is 80% inbred, which is devastating. Poor thing. Yeah, I'd never heard of them either until I did this. I said that's why I like doing it. I learn a lot. Oh, and going back to dachshunds, I didn't even read my own notes on that. The original name was Duxkrieger or Duckkrieger, meaning badger crawler or badger warrior. Whoa. Vicious dogs. No, they're super sweet. I love dachshunds. Our last dog was a long-haired dachshund. She was a big sweetie. The biggest Maine Coon cat can weigh up to how many pounds? I would think so, Chris. I saw some they've been pretty big. Ooh. See? Yeah, because I've seen, and I did not believe, I'm calling this trivia question bunk. I call it bunk. The answer is 25 pounds. And I've seen them weigh more than 25 pounds. Way more than 25 pounds. If I recall correctly, I think I had a friend that had one that was 27. Right, Claire? I agree. I don't know where I got that. Scary. Chastity, you don't like cats, I take it. How you kill me. You're so funny. You're so funny. Which dog was nominated for an Academy Award? Which dog was nominated for an Academy Award? Ooh, Claire Bear got that right again, too. Dang, Claire, you're on a roll, girl. Are cats nearsighted or farsighted? Chris, you might know this one. Claire beat you to it. I love it. Fierce competition. Hey, Chastity, you want to take a guess? Are cats nearsighted or farsighted? And the only other option is the correct answer. Did we lose? Did we lose, Chastity? Oh, gosh. That girl cracks me up. That's too funny. All right. What city has voted 2 different dogs as mayor? What city has voted 2 different dogs as mayor? It is a West Coast city. California and Minnesota. I'll give that to chat. Unless April's gonna chime in. She's still here? The correct answer would be Chastity, really? I'm gonna have to research my research. It's okay if you Google. It's good exercise for the mind. That's why we're here, right? So we don't get the COVID brain cleared out, get our heads back right. That's part of the reason, right?
I found.
Oop. So actually, the answer that I got in my research was Idlewild, California. And it was Max the first and Max the second. Well, it was Max and then Max the second because they didn't know, Max the second went around until after Max. He was a maxi pup. Chat, you're messing up our trivia games. But you're all right, California. So I'll give you that point. Woo! Chastity's got a point. I hope that wasn't too loud. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. You go, girl. You're on a roll now. You are on a roll. I've got faith. I've got faith in you. Let's see. Moving on to the next question. Name one other animal with the same gait as a cat. A gait as in how they walk. So I guess cats walk. I think it's the 2 legs on the same side. I think Chris has been around dingoes. No, not dingoes. But cats walk, I guess, with the same side. The foot moves forward as they walk. Or is it not that way? I don't know. Might have to. If I get StreamYard, Claire, this is going to be way better, I promise. Is we could like do slow motion cat walking. Oh, you got it. Claire for the point. Claire for the point. See, she mods. That's why her mind is so smart. She mods on a million channels. Oh. All right. Allogrooming is a dog or a cat trait? I hope they secretly pay her too. Speaking of which, I gotta get all my mods set up. I thought I could add Claire and Chastity on the back end as a mod yesterday, and I deleted Chris as a mod. It's funny. Cat, you would be correct. That is a cat trait. It's when they groom each other. Allo grooming. I'm trying to not look at my other notes. I got into a habit already. What song has a frequency that only dogs can hear? Yes, a song has a frequency that only dogs can hear. Oh, Claire and Chris, y'all have the same mind. That's so funny. You guys have guessed a lot of the same answers. It is Go Chastity. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. Beatles song. Do you know what Beatles song? Surprised Chris doesn't know this one. A Day in the Life. That is correct, Chris. Good job. And you get by with a little help from your friends. Chastity. Now you're going to have to do that on one of your live streams. You're going to have to get Maverick out and play Day in the Life. Is it at the end of the song where they're doing the Calliope wind up thing? I can't remember that we had a dog. We would have had to have had our dog at that time. Yeah, so my husband, that Calliope sound at the end, in 2001, my mother was paranoid that we were going to lose water and electricity. And so she went around our house, she filling tubs with water and stuff like that in the sink, even though all these other countries had already gone through the New Year's and had no problem. And so my husband had queued up A Day in the Life by the Beatles in 1999, so that when it became midnight is when the crash happened at the end of that song. It was so funny. And then he got up and he started turning on all the faucets around the house and flickering all the lights to celebrate. It irritated my mother. It was so dang funny, though. It was a great memory. Oh, gosh. Moving on. This phrase was first seen in Uller Icanus by British poet Henry Vaughan. This phrase was first seen in Uller Icanus by British poet Henry Vaughan. I know it's a tough one. Had you heard of the poem, Chris? Because I had not. It is a very old school poem. Yeah. I don't know. What's a common cats and dog phrase and or dog phrase? Maybe that'll help you. I think he was writing in the 17 or 1800s. May have been the 1600s. This is why I want to get better and get on StreamYard so I can present a lot of these answers and have a little bit more context with them. That would be nice. Nope. The phrase would be, it's raining cats and dogs. Next question. What dog changes its spots? No, Claire for the win again. Good job, Claire. Yeah, Dalmatians are actually born white. Yes. Wow, Claire. You really know your animals, Claire. That's awesome. White cats with blue eyes are prone to what? Claire, my head used to be full of useless knowledge. Now I forget most of it. Blindness for the win. Yeah, we actually have a white cat and it is blind. And they are subject to blindness. And our poor cat, the thing is became blind and then he scratched his eye on something that he ran into and then he had to have his eyeball removed. Craziness. So now he has one eye shut. He winks permanently, Chastity. He does something you can't do. Respect the cat. Oh gosh. Respect the cat. How many eyelids does a dog have? This is crazy. Chastity. That was a good guess, Claire. I mean, I guess your upper eyelid, your lower eyelid would count. You have any guess, Chastity? How many eyelids does a dog have? Oh, Claire. Chastity is right. There are 3 eyelids, I guess, per eye, so 6 total. I didn't know that about cats, Chris. So I guess it is the same with dogs. That's crazy. Yeah, right? I'd think like birds or like, yeah, I've seen ostrich up close and their eyelids look weird anyway. So, no, ostrich and emus, they're scary anyway. Those are birds I really don't care for too much. What does the name collie mean? What does the name collie mean? See, I don't know. I mean, I'm fine with people even doing Google. I think it's great. Again, whatever it takes to use our brains a little bit, you know. Hey, Christola, how are you doing? Destruction. That's a good answer. I know they can choose some furniture, can't they? Oh my gosh. Great answer. I'm so glad you joined us. Thank you for coming. No, collie actually means black because they used to tend to black sheep only. I thought that was fascinating. I'd never heard that before. Oh, they tended, oh, sorry, not black sheep, black faced sheep. Otherwise, I'd have a collie by my side all the time because I am the black sheep. Oh gosh. Cats land on their feet. True or false? True mostly. True except for when they don't, Claire. Uh, oh yeah. Always, everyone's always free to share these. They're open to everyone. Oh, fall on their head. Oh. Yeah, that would be false. That is false. Unfortunately, I guess some kids still do that to the poor kids. Name 2 foods harmful to cats. There are several, but there are two in particular that are there are several that are harmful to cats, but I just want two. Two answers. I don't know about the 9 lives. Our cat being blind, he stays indoors. He'll probably outlive us though at this point. He's so well protected and he has his own room. Apricots. Oh, I love some apricots. And I keep forgetting to buy them when I go to the store. Need to go. I think onions and cheese, I think, is going to be correct. I keep toggling, so forgive me. Onions is correct. Hey, thanks, Cristola. I really appreciate it. I love the support. Thank you. Chives and leeks. Yeah, anything in the onion, garlic, chives, raisins, and grapes also. And I guess that for their blood sugar, because I guess they tend to get diabetes very easily anyway. So, yeah. Next question. We like loons, Cristola. We like loons. He can stay. Well, he's a keeper. What is the oldest breed of dog? This one would have stumped me because I'd never heard of this breed of dog. So the question again is, what is the oldest breed of dog? Is wolf considered a dog, though? What would that be, a canine domesticus? Chris, since we're using Latin. So I don't know if wolf would be. Basenji, I'd never heard of that. Chow chow for arc. See, now the answer I came up with was a Saluki. Saluki, Saluki. And so is that what you're finding? Oldest dog breed is because I think some of these answers I actually got. Yeah, it is Saluki. It came up when I Googled it. They're little dogs too. Those little brown dogs, they almost look like a mix between what was it, those little Chihuahua brown dogs? Saluki. Yeah, I agree, Chris. I agree. Wolf was probably correct. Yeah, I'd never heard of a Saluki either. But it looks like every little brown dog mix that looks like a mutt. They don't look very big. Allurophile refers to what kind of a person? Allurophile. I think that's how you say it. Allurophile. An allurophile. That was a good one, Chris. Someone who likes fishing lures. That would be me, but yeah. And Chastity. Allurophile is a cat lover. Allurophile. Yeah, who'd have thunk it? Now I wonder if that means in like a not so great way, or if it's just anybody who really likes cats. Hopefully it's just anyone who really likes cats. So the average dog, we'll go on to the next question. All right, Christola. The average dog is as smart as what age child? Chastity might get this one since she's had more recent experience with this, both children and dogs. Chastity, are you taking a break, or Peter is here? Oh, Peter. Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter. Toddlers, yeah. Oof. I think Peter gets it with toddlers, 2-year-olds. So your average dog is as smart as a 2-year-old. We'll give that one to you, Peter. You're going to get this one, I bet. Name this 1992 Quentin Tarantino film. Oh. Chris got it. Reservoir Dogs. Sorry, Peter. Yeah. So remember, I don't know if Chastity told you, the category is cats and dogs. So that she probably just threw the phone at you. All right, next question. All puppies are born without these two senses. All puppies are born without these two senses. Yes, hearing and seeing. Crystal, I got that one. Hey, Megan, good to see you. How are you doing? Happy New Year. What kind of dogs, Cristola? All right, ready for next question? Oh, wow, pit bulls and chihuahuas. Wow. We had a friend that had a pit bull adopted and an adopted chihuahua, and that chihuahua scarred that poor pit bull's face. Poor baby, always biting on his face, trying to start fights. That pit bull could have taken that chihuahua out with one bite. But they were so cute, both of them. All right, next question. Which dog can beat a cheetah in a race? Which dog can beat a cheetah in a race? My mom had a chihuahua when I was a kid, and she would be at work when we'd come home from school. So when we'd open the door, and the way the furniture was set up, we had a sofa, and then we had another sofa. So we would open the door, run and jump on one sofa, jump on the other sofa, run through the kitchen, and run into the bedroom every day. It was crazy. That chihuahua was such a toe biter. Ooh, all right, Peter. Peter for the win. Yay. Next question. Oh. A question marked shaped cattail means a cat wants what? Hey, Jersey Jojo. Good to see you. Oh, answer. Peter said greyhound. Sorry. I got ahead of myself. No, somebody said greyhound before Peter did. Oh. So Chastity's husband's playing for her. So it's just Chad is really Peter. Sorry. That's what I call him. Oh, gosh. So the question was, a question mark shaped tail means a cat wants to. Oh, thanks, Jersey Jojo. Thanks for reminding people. Attention, food. Any other guesses? Question marked shaped tail means a cat wants to what? Nope, not sex, not food, not attention. going to be question mark shape. It was very specific. I think most of these Q&A I got off like AKC webs or AKC websites and rip your face off. Good answer, Jojo. I'm terrified of our cat now. He attacked me. He's blind. He had every reason to attack me. It was my fault. But yeah, they make me nervous now. I have a cat phobia. I'm not what is it? Ailurophile. I used to be until that incident. So we'll give the answer. So a question tail shape on a cat's tail means that they want to play. I think somebody lied. I know, right? I never would have guessed it. What dog has the least medical issues? What dog has the least medical issues? Yeah, I would say we're looking for a specific breed, though. But I agree, mutts generally have the least amount of issues. I would call them probably the most active dog. So it kind of maybe makes sense. They're generally not a dog to just lay around and not do too much. They're definitely working dogs. Good guesses. Yeah, Claire. I think I'm going to give that to Claire because that's how I know them as, and I don't know that they're different. Australian cattle dogs have the least health issues of any dogs. The Australian cattle dog. Yeah, I worked at a doggy daycare once, and when we come in the morning for work, we'd open all the pens, and all the dogs would gather and go downstairs to do their business in the morning. And there would always be that one working cattle dog that would stay behind until all the other dogs left, and then it would go. It was so cute. Oh, you did say it, Cristola? Did you say that first? Did I miss your answer? Sorry about that. I know. I didn't see it either. Thanks, Cristola. Thanks for liking the lighting. My lighting was so terrible when I'd get on Chastity's lives that I realized I had to get decent lighting. So I did. It's been interesting trying to figure out lighting and some of the technical stuff, and that's why I haven't done StreamYard. Hopefully I'll get to the point where I'll do StreamYard and have more things to present and examples and stuff like that. That's where I want to get to. And I want to do way more than just trivia. So, you know, we'll work out the bugs. And I'm so glad I have you guys in my community because I know you're supportive. You judge, but you don't judge most other people. But yeah, so I really appreciate it. And I welcome any really constructive criticism. And yeah, your support really means the world to me. So I just want you to know I really appreciate it very much. So, and I'm glad I'm comfortable with you all. So you're like old friends. So I really do appreciate that. Oh, thanks, Christola. I'm glad y'all are having fun. I try to make it fun. Let's see. Moving on. The next question is, the tallest dog in the world is 44 inches. He's a Great Dane. What is his name? Just think if you had a dog that big. Let me ask that question. If you had a dog that big, 44 inches, imagine. That's insane. Jersey and Chris with the shorty. Oh my gosh, that is too funny. Marmaduke. Oh, that's a good one. No. I'll give you a hint. It was a god. The dog was named after a god. God, that is a miniature pony right there almost. Oh my gosh. Some people close to us have, I think they have miniature donkeys. They don't look like horses. They look like miniature donkeys. Maybe they're mules. Maybe they're crossbred. Uni Rock. Oh, Claire Bear got it. Dang, Claire, you were so good. You got it with Zeus. Close second was Peter. All right, this is the last question in the cats and dog trivia. Cat breeders are called what? Cat breeders are called what? I know Claire's been kicking it, Christola. She's a wealth of information. Good answer, Peter. Chris, you want to take a shot since your mom's a veterinarian? Meow mixers. Feline Rowans. Cat husbands. No. Y'all crack me up. That's why I love this group. Busy. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. Hey, just Britt. So tell us what you're reading. I always love a good book. I hope everybody had a happy new year. Empire High Untouchables? I'd never heard of that. Wow. All right, so the last question of the cats and dog trivia is cat breeders are called catteries. Catteries. Battery breeders are called batteries. I guess. Or Jersey JoJo order. That's great. So really, just Brett, I'd never heard of that book. Is it fiction or nonfiction? Empire High Untouchables. Cataracts. Oh, fiction? I read a lot of nonfiction. I'll delve into some fiction every now and then. But I do like a good fiction book. Oh, that's funny. Y'all are too much. Y'all crack me up. Y'all want to hang out and play another game? Another round? Another round? Since Peter Peter's here, do you want to do Hollywood Nights, Peter Peter? There you go. We'll do this one for Peter Peter since he's joined us. For anyone else who's late to the game, It's Just Chat is her husband tonight. So let's play some Hollywood Nights, baby. Oh, and I was really impressed with that. What did you, Corey, did you do like a To Kill a Mockingbird quote from a movie the other day? I was impressed. I thought you did. So It's Just Chat is Peter Peter. That's what I call him. He calls me Georgia. I call him Peter Peter. So if you're ever on Chastity's lives and you hear me say Peter Peter or him say Georgia, we're talking about each other, just to mess y'all up. Yeah, very impressive, Peter Peter. All right, here we go. Ready for some Hollywood Nights in those Hollywood Hills? As of 2019, which actress has been nominated for 21 Academy Awards? 21 Academy Awards. Which actress has been nominated, not one, 21 Academy Awards? Jersey JoJo for the win. Peter Peter's going to have to type faster. Very good. I know, right? Fast fingers there. Question number 2. Which movie features a dance scene between John Travolta and Uma Thurman? Now, come on, type. Fast, fast, fast. This one's easy. In fact, I was just laughing at There you go. There you go, Peter. I knew you'd get this one. So, did everyone see the Rex Chapman tweet about 2001 and 2021? I'm on live chat. Who's talking? Oh, it's clear now. I'm on live chat. It says live chat. It says live chat on my phone. Maybe I'll. Sorry about that. Let me try again. You know, oh, I see now. Thank y'all. I'm a bad hostess. So sorry. So sorry. I see. I see. Thank you all. Whew. Glad we got that out of the way. Y'all are such good teachers and so kind. I thank you so much. Crystal, I would love to get to the day when we have sponsors and we have prizes. That would be awesome. I'd mentioned doing a trivia. I don't know, I guess it's been 2 months or more. And so what I've been working on is securing my domain name, securing my all my social media stuff, and it's taken a while. And then I had AT&T problems that we've been working on for 2 months as well. So I was kind of doing everything in conjunction with each other because I didn't want to come on and have a lot of buffering and issues because my phone mainly, well, and sometimes our laptop, we just lose connection. So it's taken us a while. I ended up doing a presidential escalation because I complained on the Better Business Bureau about the issues. So, but we had people come out here. We had 8 trouble tickets before I did that. So it was a mess. So, but yeah, we'll get better. We'll get better as things go along. So, but I do, like I said, I really appreciate y'all. And Claire's always so gracious and sweet anyway. We all love her. She's the best. So, gosh, I felt so funny when I asked Claire, I don't know, a few weeks back if she would be my moderator, and she said yes. I felt like I was proposing. It was so funny. And I was so honored that she accepted. That was awesome. Because she's the best moderator. We know that. She's all over the place. All right, let's get on. So, what movie was the first to show a toilet flushing? What movie was first to show a toilet flushing? Ooh, Jersey JoJo on that one. It was Psycho. Now I should have followed that question up with which was the first show or movie, whatever, to show the same bed for a couple. Jersey JoJo. All right, next question. That was a good, quick answer, too. This actor threatened to boycott a movie premiere because of segregation. This actor I eat your pee-pee? Who? What? Okay. I'm lost. Poltergeist on the brain. Jersey Jojo for the win again. Clark Gable. Yeah, he actually threatened to boycott Gone with the Wind because of segregation. Yeah. Sad but true. Bonus point. Who was part of that segregation? I know, trick questions. Tricky. Yeah, that's really sweet to know that Clark Gable was doing that, standing up for Black people and segregation back in that era. Kind of made me like him a little bit more. Who played Mrs. Robinson in The Graduate? I have no idea who David O. Selznick is. Katie Joy. Oh, okay, Chris. I did not know that. David Olson. Yeah, and I guess the biggest star of Gone with the Wind was Butterfly McQueen. I'd be terrible too, Christola. Thank goodness I'm on the other end of all this. Right? Am I right? Butterfly McQueen? Yeah. Yeah, Peter, I could. It's a hard movie to sit through. It's so dang long. When I was a kid, they used to play it in, I think did it run for the week? It seemed like it ran the entire week on TV at like 9 o'clock. So, who played Mrs. Robinson in The Graduate? Claire Bear has it. Anne Bancroft. To whom was Anne Bancroft married? That's so funny. I did not know this for probably decades. Next question is, to whom it was Anne Bancroft married? That's right, Claire. Mel Brooks. Claire for the win again. Yeah, they were married 41 years. And can you imagine being married to him? Oh my gosh. I guess I'd stick around for 41 years if my spouse was that witty. I'm on year 22, working on 23. We'll see. I know, right, Crystal? I'd never picture like Anne Bancroft with Mel Brooks. She always did such serious roles. Yeah, they're my favorite too, Jersey JoJo. Right, Claire? Humor definitely saves everything. Even marriages, probably. I would imagine so. All right, next question. Who wrote the screenplay for Rocky? Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, Jersey JoJo for the win. It was actually Sylvester himself. Yeah, I guess he's filming. I don't know if he's acting in. I imagine he is, but I know the beginning of the pandemic here, they were doing, every movie is made in Atlanta now. So he was in the middle of filming a movie. So his was the first to start filming again during the pandemic here in Atlanta. So I don't know the name of it, what it's going to be about, but I'm sure it's you can Google like films being made in Atlanta, and I think it gives you current list and former list and everything in production, post-production. So yeah. Who is the famous director of The Godfather? Who is the famous director of The Godfather? I know, I'm of that era too. Jersey JoJo for the win. That's amazing. Are you on a keyboard, Jersey JoJo, or are you on on your phone? And did you ever play an instrument? If not, maybe you should think of taking up classical guitar. Oh, that is amazing. Yeah, it was Francis Ford Coppola. All right. Let's see who has fast fingers now. You can use an abbreviation if you want to. Peter, you ready? Who said, after all, tomorrow is another day? Is from what 1939 Academy Award winner for the Best Picture? Rudolph. Scarlett O'Hara. Gone with the Wind, Scarlett O'Hara. I bet she could type the entire movie script in 15 minutes. That's amazing. Jersey, Jersey. All right. Which movie stars Roy Schneider as police chief Martin Brody? Jersey Jojo, I'm kind of the same way. Peter got that one. It is indeed Jaws. Gosh, Chris, I don't even think I've seen that movie ever. That's crazy. Who was the first African American to win in the Best Actor category? First African American to win Best Actor category. Dang, Jersey Jojo. No, wasn't Butterfly McQueen. Best actor, not actress. Best actor category. Now, this is funny because I knew the actor, but I had the movie totally wrong. Give you another hint. You have to go back to the 60s. First after, there you go, Peter. Excellent. Sidney Poitier. Now, what movie was it? See, that's what I thought. I thought, guess who's coming to dinner? That's exactly what I thought. Totally wrong. It was Lilies of the Field, 1963. Crazy. But you should have got it for Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, too. Because that was a fabulous film. Which year was Forrest Gump released? Jersey Jojo for the win again. Forrest Gump was indeed released in 1994. I know, so close, Peter. Next question. Macaulay Culkin was the first child star to be paid $1 million for which film? All right, Christola. We'll wait for you. You have time. Macaulay Culkin was the first child star to be paid $1 million for which film? She's back. Not Home Alone and not Good Son. Which surprised me. Wow. This is crazy. No. Home Alone, The Good Son, no. Spin, no. Where's Claire Bears? Home Alone, no. Nope. I was surprised too. I know. I did see this movie, but that he got $1 million for. It was My Girl, and My Girl actually was filmed before Home Alone. So hopefully he got a couple million for Home Alone, because I think Home Alone's one of the highest grossing movies of all time. It's up there, I think, in the top 10. It's crazy. My Girl. Is that what it was about? He died and he was allergic to bees? Oh, that's so sad. Maybe I blocked it out because I don't remember it. I mean, I know I saw it, but yeah, I don't like sad movies. I had a friend that would want to watch all the sad movies, Steel Magnolias. Who's that other one with Not As Good As It Gets? Is it As Good As It Gets? The one with Jeff Daniels and Jack Nicholson, the one where the wife ended up with cancer and died. I mean, Beaches. He loved that. Oh, I could not stand those sad movies. I try to avoid them if at all possible. Oh, and you know what movie I saw? Life is Beautiful. Has anyone seen that? It had what's the actor's name? Roberto Benini in it. Did anyone see that movie? Life is Beautiful. Life is Beautiful. So my dad would like pick a movie and say, hey, let's go see this movie, because I never knew what was playing. I still don't know what's coming out, the latest movie, the greatest, the big talked about movie. I just don't get into pop culture. So my dad took us to see that, and I didn't know what it was about going into it because I don't watch TV. I didn't see previews or anything about it. I had no backstory on it. I got in there. I didn't know whether to laugh, whether to cry. That was the most bizarre but amazing film. That was a really good film. I highly recommend it. The To-Do List? I've never seen The To-Do List. Jersey JoJo, I don't watch the Oscars, but probably. He would probably jump on the chairs if he won the Oscar for that. Yeah, okay, so the last movie I saw in the theaters was last year, and I went to see the Kevin Smith movie, the one that only played one night in theaters. And I was on vacation at Pawleys Island, and that's the only reason we got tickets is it was playing in Myrtle Beach. I wouldn't have been able to get tickets here in Atlanta when they went on sale. So, but that's, yeah. I kind of like very twisted humor. Very twisted humor. All right. Let me get to our next question. Clueless was loosely based on which Jane Austen novel? Yeah, Jersey JoJo. It's rare that we go. Other than movies my dad's taken me to, like he took me to what was it? Silver Lining Playbook. The question again was Clueless was loosely based on which Jane Austen novel? Clueless. Good guess, Claire Bear. Yeah, my dad took me to Silver Lining Playbook. I've seen Life is Beautiful. Anything Kevin Smith, I generally see in the Crystal on Clueless. Peter got it. Peter for the win. It was Emma. I've never seen Clueless either. So I would be Clueless. But yeah, I've probably only been to the theater 10 times in the last 20 years or more. Kind of gave up going to the theater a lot when I was in my 20s. All right, next job. Next question. Next job. In Monty Python and the Holy Grail, who says it's just a flesh wound? Which character in Monty Python and the Holy Grail says it's just a flesh wound? No, Chris for the win on that one. Oh, Peter, you've got to see the Monty Python movies. They're crazy. They are crazy. And I love John Cleese. Oh my gosh. What's your favorite quote from the movie Jersey JoJo? I know, Crystal, is same with me. It's been forever since I've watched them. But I know somebody, Chris, you probably, how many times have you seen that one movie? Yeah. That's surprising. Can't believe you've seen that movie that many times. All right, Crystal. Let us know when you're back. There are only a couple more questions on this trivia. And then we'll probably wrap it up for the night. That was fun, though. I'm having a good time. Hey, I'll probably come up with a regular schedule eventually. We're going to have to see how it all plays out. My husband's been off for the month of December pretty much. So I have a little bit more flexibility in what I do right now, but he's got to go to sleep and go to work starting January next week. So, all right, we're almost done, JoJo. We'll get you to bed. We'll get you to bed shortly. All right. JoJo's back. So, next question. In Animal House, what was Mrs. Warmer's first name? Mrs. Warmer's first name in Animal House. Jersey JoJo, you and I are the same age. And yes, I feel that. I got up today at 11 because I didn't go to sleep until 4:30 or something. And I drank a bit of coffee, went back to bed. Jersey JoJo for the win again. It is Marion. I know, Peter, you got to step up your game. Yeah, you did, Jersey JoJo. All right. Oh, gosh. I'm going to throw another one in here, and this is a movie just based on the name. From what movie did Marion the Librarian come from? This is kind of going way back. Marion the Librarian. Marion. It was actually a musical. It was on Broadway first. Marion the Librarian. It was actually a song. The person who sang the song was Robert Preston. And that was the beginning of the song, if you heard it. The Music Man, Peter. Have you ever seen that movie? Peter. My grandfather had the album, so I used to sing and dance to it many nights after dinner. That was a thing with my grandfather. It was The Music Man. Ready for the last question, and JoJo's got to go to bed. We got to get JoJo to bed. In which movie did John Lithgow play a character who identified as a woman? This movie also starred Robin Williams. In which movie did John Lithgow play a character who identified as a woman? Nope, not The Birdcage. But Robin Williams was in that. Yep, Claire for the win. The World According to Garp. And that movie is available on YouTube because I just watched it recently. I've been going on YouTube and watching some old favorite movies. And I love John Lithgow. And if you've never heard, I don't know if you know this, John Lithgow also does CDs, music CDs. And sometimes he's written a song. And the ones I've listened to generally have, they're kids' songs. But a lot of you, well, I know Jersey JoJo probably remembers Danny Kaye from back in the day when we were kids. And his songs like From the Indies to the Andes in My Undies. Do you remember that song, Jersey JoJo? And he always did those tongue twisting songs and stuff. Anyway, so John Lithgow, he'll do, what's that song? A, you're adorable. B, you're so beautiful. And he has Indies to the Andes in My Undies. He has Singing in the Bathtub. So if you have any kids or grandkids, definitely think about getting that CD. Well, it's on, Spotify and iTunes and all that stuff now. I absolutely love John Lithgow. So that's it for trivia tonight. Did Chastity go to bed? I hope. Oh, I was saying earlier, I can relate to you, JoJo. I was up usually I'll get 2 nights where I hardly sleep at all because my body's in pain. And then I'll sleep all day. One day. Or not all day, but I'll sleep a lot later. So, but yeah. I'm glad you liked it, Claire Bear. Oh, good. It's about time she took a shower today. I'm glad y'all had fun. I'm so glad you came and joined us. Spread the word, share, do all that good stuff. When I get my act totally together, Chastity is going to help me do StreamYard. So I hope to have panels and, hey, Lisa, oh, dang, we missed you. We were just about to sign off. We did 2 whole trivia games. Gosh, I can't believe we've been here an hour. Happy New Year, y'all. But yeah, hopefully when I get my StreamYard act together, and because I do want to try and do Facebook and uh, YouTube simultaneously on StreamYard. Oh, that's okay, Lisa. Yeah, I saw you in Emily's earlier. I waited for her to go offline and finish her broadcast so I could go live. She's always so long-winded. I know, I'm going to try and go to bed too. Yeah, I was kind of working and doing some stuff to prep for the trivia stuff. And so I was working, listening, going back and forth, Lisa. I'm glad you got a nap, though. I know, I'm glad Chastity got a nap, or at least slept in. Yeah, I'm glad. I bet, she's done a lot since her surgery. Then the holidays on top of it. I bet she has tired Peter. And thanks for being moderators. Really appreciate it, Claire and Peter / Chastity and Chris. Yeah, I hope Chastity is able to sleep well tonight too. Yeah, y'all missed my live last night. Holy cow. Did y'all see my video? I think Megan's seen these because I wore them on Chastity's live one night. So yeah, we had the lights going. I had the necklace going. We're celebrating. We're doing jazz hands. Hey, I opened this one up. I guess y'all saw I had this one. Get this, I was hoping to do this before Christmas, like season. Oh man, y'all, I was so prepped. Now I've had to get like a storage box to keep all on my trivia gear in. I love these. I didn't wear them at all through the holidays. I was going to wear the lights to my mother-in-law's. Didn't do that. I've got little deer. And hold on, I can't reach. I've got more. But next year, I think I'll be all set. And who knows, we may be in a proper studio office type setup. At least I have better lights. So always drove me nuts. The only thing, these lights will drive me nuts though too. So I still have to, look down with my phone to read comments instead of going in on y'all like that. I don't want to scare you too much. So I do use my phone to read my notes. But I did copy all my trivia questions over to my computer so I can at least zoom in on them and read them there. So we're getting there. We'll grow, we'll change, we'll get better. Oh, thanks, Claire. It's good to know I have good sound. I don't play myself back often. Christola, whose live did you go on, Christola? Or do you know? Lisa, this is actually my second video. I did one yesterday with just Chris and I, and it was good. I didn't expect a lot of people to come over. But since it was my first video, I tried to do StreamYard and schedule something, and that did not work for me. So at some point, Chastity and I are going to get together. She'll walk me through putting up a stream so we can do a lot more things. That's good to hear, Christola. Yeah, I got these, what are they? It's a GVM studio lights. So I have a little one behind me. That's my short one back there. That's my backlight. And then I have 3 of those. They were on special for Christmas. I tried one of those little ring lights, and that just did not work for me very well at all. So, all right, Claire Bear, thanks so much. I'm glad you had fun. Thanks for coming. You're always so good to us. We appreciate it. Thank you all. Molly Go Lightly. I've never heard of Molly Go Lightly. What does she do? Is she drama or? Happy New Year, Claire. Why did she delete it, Christola? Two body or copyright strikes, or is Lisa going to bed? Oh no, that's Claire saying goodnight to Lisa. Peter, you still here? Thanks, Lisa. I'm just trying to make it fun. And hopefully I can do some fun graphics and stuff down the road too. That's my goal. I was saying I want to do more than just trivia. And since since we're a small group, I want some input because, a lot of you probably don't know my background and how I got to catch up with all of you all. But, Chastity has been a YouTuber for a long time. And so I met her through one of her videos that she did and subscribed to her. And then we became, eventually we became closer. And then she told me she did Little Red Stream. And then that's how I met most of you. And so, but I wasn't into the whole drama stuff. So I like farming videos. And I like kind of peaceful, and I like teaching and learning videos, that type of thing. So anyway, that's how I kind of got into this. But I've been wanting to do YouTube for a while now. And what I wanted to do was cater more towards senior citizens and aging and that type of thing. Since I'm a senior citizen now. And so, but then Chastity kind of urged me to go ahead and do something. But what I saw going into the community during the COVID era kind of was that people had a lot of high anxiety. They weren't sleeping. And I just thought people needed something positive I was also forgetting how to spell, like simple words. And my husband and I play cutthroat Scrabble. Like, we're hardcore Scrabble people. I love crosswords. And all of a sudden I was like, and I think isolation had a lot to do with it. And I probably wasn't the only one experiencing this. So I wanted to do something positive. And that's why I came up with the trivia and games. So yeah, I want to like eventually. I've put some thoughts down, and I was thinking of games, even simple games, to keep the mind going, like where am I or who am I, and I would think of a character, and you guys got to ask questions and try and guess who I am or where am I. I don't know. What do you guys think of stuff like that too, in addition to trivia? Or what book am I? Or and does that interest anyone? Because I noticed a lot of you are really smart. So I'm not getting any takers on that one. Maybe when I grow, my channel, because I think maybe an older crowd might appreciate something like that. Okay, good. Yeah, because it doesn't have to be hard trivia. I love trivia because you get to learn from it. I'm learning just writing the trivia because I'm not pulling these off of any website. I'm actually creating these myself to try and make them fun. And Lisa, the symbol is actually a little different than medical marijuana. There's a little, it's kind of hard to see because it is a lighter color, but the plus sign kind of goes down like this at an angle with the font that it is. I picked green because green is mental health. And that's what I'm seeing. Again, this kind of was all driven by living in the COVID era. And so I wanted, since green is the color for, green ribbons are for mental health. So I wanted to bring that color into the, oh, sorry, Christola. I don't know how to pause these. I've seen Emily like pause the live or do something. Hopefully the buffering is done. Is that better now? Probably because I'm over 2 hours. All right. Yeah, I agree, Jersey Jojo. I agree. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just going to try and come up with some different games, and I want to. I have a website too, so I want to eventually maybe do leaderboards on those and do weekly, monthly, yearly. Kind of, I would love to grow and bring you more games, get some sponsorships, try and get prizes. I mean, that would be a beautiful goal for me. So, oh, well, that's okay, Lisa. I'm not offended by it. But no, I picked green because of the mental health ribbon. I just thought it was something we all needed. I mean, for our sanity, just to keep our brains sharp, you know. I mean, my father-in-law suffered with Alzheimer's, and it was pretty sad because he actually he was an organic chemist and did extensive research and wrote a lot of papers, and then he ended up with Alzheimer's. And he did everything they tell people with Alzheimer's to do to prevent it. He watched his sugar intake. He was always slim. He was a hiker, a biker. He was very active. And he still ended up with Alzheimer's. So, and it got worse very much so when he retired too. He actually retired once and then got a pharmaceutical degree and then went back to work as a contractor. But yeah, once he retired for good, the decline was much faster. So I believe in, you know, I want to have a whole wide range of games that just keep the mind sharp. We love you too, Christola. Thank you so much for coming. I think I'm going to go ahead and shut down now. I mean, we're only 6 of us here. But I'm glad you all came. Thank you for your support. I'm glad you're open to a variety of games. I have others in store, other ideas. I want to involve other creators if I can. So yeah. But yeah, hopefully we can grow and have fun and just support each other. It's 2021. I get by with a little help from my friend, and I get high from a little help from my friends. So, all right. Yeah, let's all go to bed. Jojo, sorry we kept you up so late. Thanks for coming. I love y'all too. Y'all be good. If you can't, name it after me. Thanks again for your support. Oh, Megan, I'm sorry. Yeah, I did put out something on Twitter. Make sure to subscribe and you'll get the notification, hopefully. I know it always doesn't work, but it helps. At least you'll get a notification half the time if you subscribe. So I appreciate it. Oh, yeah. We'll see each other tomorrow. Somewhere, somehow, some way. All right. Good night.